New tonight, it is payday for Port Arthur. More than $26 million from the American Rescue Plan will be pumped into the city's coffers. Now, this is the COVID relief plan that Congress passed nearly a year ago. Port Arthur Mayor Thurman Barti telling us the money is much needed and will have a direct impact on a variety of things, including sewer improvements, public Wi-Fi, even a vaccination center at the health department. 12 News reporter Cameron Seibert met with the mayor and a community activist.
Well, I have a lot of things to say.
Port Arthur native Hilton Kelly has long been a voice for improvement in Port Arthur.
It's overdue, and $18 million seems like a lot of money, but when you're talking about replacing pipelines and sewer lines and what have you, it could go pretty fast. But yet, just to know that we're getting a start on this process is a major plus.
He was happy to see that the west side of Port Arthur, where he grew up, is in store for improvements.
I really hope that they spend this money wisely, particularly in that area, to help create a safer, healthier life for those citizens who must live in that area because that's the only land that they have. They can't afford to go anywhere else.
Two of the $26 million are allocated for the West End, along with $18 million for water and sewer improvements.
I'm totally ecstatic, and excited.
Mayor Thurman Barti says the projects were decided on by the city.
I think if the citizens look at each of these line items that we are proposing that this money would be spent on, I don't think you would get opposition.
But he says the hearing is important and will be taken seriously.
A great number of citizens will come to this public hearing and voice their opinions in opposition of that, then that would cause us to go back and rethink.
Hilton Kelly is hopeful the city remains transparent with the projects.
I think it was laid out this way to have the public comment period and input from the community to make sure that there's transparency, to make sure that they stay on track with how that money is to be spent, and to know that people are watching.
Kelly hopes this money sparks a lasting change in his community.
And let's try to stick to exactly what the American Rescue Plan Act was designed to do, is to help those moderate to low income communities that has been marginalized and disadvantaged and underserved for years. Let's build those communities back up and make people in those areas whole again.
That's Cameron Seibert reporting from Port Arthur. That public hearing is going to be happening this coming Tuesday at 6 p.m. There should be a virtual option, and you can contact the Port Arthur City Secretary if you need information about that.